To the garden.
I'll unlock the garden for you.
What's up, y'all? Reese here at Set Apart Gardens. So today we are going to water our garden. We had it's a family reunion, right? A family reunion on my mom's side of the family. We choose to hold it during Juneteenth. That's when most people are off, and we hosted a bunch of folks, and we had a water slide. So because we had the water slide going, I was not able to water my garden for probably 3 days, and it hasn't rained in maybe 4 or 5 days. So let's check the health of the garden. I'm already spotting an issue. Here, I want you out of my garden, please. This sucks so bad. I'm already spotting an issue. Let's check the health of the garden. Let's get out here. I wanted to get out here earlier, but I couldn't. I need to fertilize and I need to water my plants. This is a watermelon that I had wanted to put in the ground. It looks so decrepit and sad, but I'm just gonna water it, keep it right here and see what happens. Yeah, so anyway, let's check on the start. So here are the starts. I mean, to me, everything looks sad. Like, look at that. Let's make sure. Well, I said let's check on the starts, and then when I put that down, all right. I am pushing through today. In general, I'm feeling just a lot of overwhelm, but this does make it better. I have never gotten to this stage before with having melons on my vine, folks. So that's amazing. Look at this one. Okay. Y'all were with me when I did the rutabagas. I got a line of cucumbers. I'm excited about that because I'm gonna just put this down here and then let it trellis over. That's my plan. So that's amazing that I got cucumbers. I'm gonna, when they get a little bit more mature, I'm gonna thin those out, but I'm not going to throw away what I'm thinning. I'm just gonna, well, I'm gonna transplant them. I'm not gonna, when I thin, I'm gonna transplant. Yeah, man, let's get some water on my babies. I don't know what kind of, I don't know if that's weeds. We really, oh, look at my doggone beans. These jokers is fried. I'm just trying to keep the hope alive, folks. All right, so I'm gonna run through this. I don't have a lot of time right now. I had hoped to get outside yesterday, but I ran out of time. So I'm gonna try my best to get as much done. Look, I got okra, pepper. I got, this pepper look like it might need to be harvested. I'm gonna take that, try not to break it. It got a little blister on it, but I'll take it. Yeah, got some serranos growing. That look like something ate that. My lettuces have bolted. Luna, not today, okay? Please hush. Okay. Alright, I need to harvest some of my chocolate mint. I need to put my mint up. I need to put, this is the time where I have to put my herbs on my porch. They don't need direct sunlight. I got some more cucumbers. If you didn't know, none of my cucumbers so far have done well. So I have to keep on reseeding. These are ready to be transplanted. I'm probably gonna have to bite the bullet and plant. Hold on. When I said these, I don't know if you've seen what I'm talking about. So let me bring you in a little bit. When I say these, I mean these tall tomatoes here. Look at my doggone pepper. I don't have a lot of jalapeno peppers out, so I really can't afford for this stuff to die. So let me come on in and water. This needs some soil on the top. The roots are exposed. Let me come on in and be a doctor real quick. And I'm gonna use, I'm going to use fish emulsion, and I had planned on coming out here and planting out my peppers, and I got some Epsom salt and put it in some water. Well, dissolved it in water. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just put the Epsom salt on the peppers. And it is supposed, it is supposed to rain. Let me see. When does it say? It's supposed to rain. Today is Tuesday, so it's supposed to rain Wednesday or Thursday, and then it's supposed to rain Friday and Saturday. And baby, we need it. We really, my stuff need it, because first off, the rain is really what really helped. However, my goals before it rains is to plant out the tomatoes. I have to come up with a strategy if I'm going to, hold on, I'm sorry. I dropped my phone, hold on y'all. If I'm going to plant out my tomatoes over here, why? Because this is the only bed that's ready. Then I'm gonna have to create some kind of trellis system. But I do have some ideas. And I'm not gonna, this is gonna have to be, I'm gonna have to section it off, where it's like a whole section that's tomatoes, because I got peppers. This is where I want to plant my peppers in here, and probably a couple of either squash, melons, like second succession melons and stuff like that. So anyway, yeah, welcome to the maintenance part. The maintenance part of this gardening journey. I'm looking for my other waterer. I'm looking for it. I ain't gonna let it trip me up. This is the maintenance part. This is typically when many of us are tired. That's why I didn't start too early. I don't regret that at all. You know, I'm taking inventory of kind of how things are going with the garden, how the heat is, you know, and I'm realizing, like, you know, well, first off, my goal is to grow year round. So it's just like peppers, I don't necessarily regret planting them when I did. The only thing that I probably would plant earlier next year is squash, because I'm praying off squash boards. I don't have any right now or anything like that. Oh snap, y'all, I just said I don't have any successful cucumbers, and I have to recant that statement. Yes, I'm so excited. Hold on. Can you see her? Do you see her? Yeah. Good, because I actually need to text my husband to get some pineapples. I'm doing, well, hold on, let me show you what I got first. Okay, hush boy. Okay, I have pineapple, parsley, kale, aloe in here. I'm gonna do this same thing, except I'm going to add cucumber. And I was gonna text my husband to get the ingredients, which we need parsley, which I will be growing soon. Or, well, when it gets cooler. We won't need to get parsley anymore. Parsley, pineapple, I already have some aloe, and I need a cucumber, but now I got some cucumber in the garden. I'ma snatch her up before we go. So anyway, time lapse. It's so hot. I am just literally remembering how I planted this and going down each line. As you can see, I got baby melons. I got, let's see, got flowers blooming, but I do have like a baby zucchini. So the process is processing. I can tell you right now, next time I'm gonna skip a lane. Definitely. But I'm hand watering. And for those of you who are like, okay, you need to do whatever, I can't even think of it right now. Automatic watering. Yeah, it's a process, we're getting to it, but I mean, I already set my mindset to water, hand water, because I know that we are restoring, we are doing well. Oh Lord, I'm sorry. We're restoring, we're doing well, and it's only so much that we can do, you know, in a certain amount of time. But it's on the list. And when we get, when it's its turn, it'll happen. But until then, you know, I have to use the resources that I have. And me personally, like, thinking about stuff that I don't have right now is not conducive to the spirit of gratitude. So I don't even, like, I don't even have that mindset of like, oh, I can't wait until this and that, until I have automatic watering. And no, I'm just like focusing on having the heart posture of, Father, thank you so much that I have a hose to water my garden, because in the fall season, I didn't have that. I didn't. And so I'm just so grateful. And I'm so grateful to have made it this far. Let me pause my Hezekiah. So yeah, I mean, I am gonna finish up. So I did fish emulsion, I did magnesium water on as many plants as I possibly could. I'm gonna go ahead and finish up, you know, putting the fish emulsion down. And then I'm gonna go in, and if things go to plan, which they may or may not, I'll be back out here up potting. You see how I'm just kind of trying to find the hose? I at least tried. I got the hose running. You know, I'm not just hand watering it here. This is for the fertilizer, and then I have my hose, and I'm sitting it in the hole for a little while and moving it down. And that's what I've been doing. And this is my first time hand watering it while it's this bushy. And one thing about it is practice makes perfect, no matter how difficult, or yeah, no matter how difficult. So I do, when I come back out here, I do want to discover the holes again. I did mulch when I planted, but I see a few holes don't have the mulch, and again, I'm trying to find the root. Thankfully, I kind of did like a couple, quite a few feet apart, so I'm able to see, you know, I'm able to, some of these didn't come up yet. It's gonna rain, that's gonna help me. I don't know if baby boy gonna be able to withstand any longer, but if he can, I'm about to give this one the most love. Hopefully I'm not tearing nothing up, because I'm also, as I'm doing this, I got my hose here, and so I don't want to mess my stuff up. Anyway, yeah, I haven't had a lot of time to think about how I want to section off over here, but I just feel like I probably should leave. I had a plant that I needed to add some soil to, and cover the roots. You want to think about stuff before you do it. So that whole idea of just trying to get everything done is not always the best mindset to have. I like to think a lot more than I do, and that's definitely opposite. Hey, I don't know where you're going, but be mindful, okay? That's definitely a lot different than how I used to be, but using my brain so that it's a one hitter is kind of helpful. So now I'm gonna untangle, but as I'm doing this, I want y'all to see. Yeah, I definitely wanted y'all to see the unsexy process of hand watering, because everybody don't have money or time to be figuring out automatic watering, drip system, irrigation right now. I'm lucky to even have a garden with all the stuff I got going on. Like, I'm so blessed to have fruit on the vine. I keep that front facing. Like, y'all, I'm one bed away from having my garden fully planted. All glory and esteem. My little soldier over here, I can't have him out too much longer. Then I come out here. At first I was a little discouraged because I'm like, everything look all withered. I still got rain at the bottom of some of these plants, but you know what? It's all good. Sorry, Eli. I need to, where did I put that? Here it go. But anyway, let's see. Fertilize that, because that's another watermelon. I'm so pleased with how well my watermelons are doing. This is a grapevine. I'm thinking I got a cherry. My cherries was doing good, so I'm about to fertilize them. We really got to get a handle on these weeds. Not even weeds in between, but like behind my plants, because they're seeding, and it's like, bro, like, this is a weed. My strawberries are not doing well. It's too many in that bucket. Next season, most likely I'm gonna have raised beds maybe even past here. And then I know I'm gonna have like a starting system, like where I start my seeds and stuff, but it could be anywhere, you know. But I just know that I'm gonna line this up with beds, and I am gonna have, like, you know, I'm gonna have some strawberries and raspberries. Don't walk through my stuff. Nope. Yeah, absolutely not. That way we ain't got no whoopsies. I don't know what this is. This sage that got what is it? Or is this a doggone weed? What the heck is it? I don't want this in here. I don't care what it is. See, bro, and this is what y'all mean by, you know, wait to the end, to the harvest, and then we'll separate the wheat from the freaking tares, dude. I want that soil, but yeah, I'm gonna move these, loosen up this soil. Like after it rained, that's when I'm gonna come and pull up this bolted lettuce and replace, probably put tomatoes there. I'm ready for this to bust open with, I'm guessing this is beans, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm very annoyed by how big this is and it don't have nothing on it. But I'm being patient, but I'm just trying to tell you, it's aggravating to me, because it's like, what you doing? You is huge. Anyway, all right, y'all, get out his face, please. He's hot. That's gonna do it, you know. That's going to do it. I guess the next time y'all see me, y'all will see me probably, I mean, because this is the process now. You're not gonna see me fertilizing anymore because this is the fertilization process. But you might see me trellising. You might see me up potting plants and putting them in their homes. You may see me mulching because I need to mulch. I was just waiting on the new direct seeded seedlings to pop up and mature a little bit, but some of these areas can be mulch. You may very well see me pruning. That's typically what I'm gonna be doing. Listen, if you give them the power to feed you, you also give them the power to starve you. This is grueling, sometimes annoying, but it's never not worth it. So I'm gonna see y'all later.
For bombs over Baghdad really ain't that bad. Little wiretap, yes, yes. Little dodge in the IRS. Little haven from the taxman.